I mean, that's way too emotional. Sorry about that. So, this is it. Today was the final training session that I had with the club on my professional football trial. And what happened? Well, I think it's inevitable. I have to go back to Canada. It is what it is, man. I didn't play that bad today. I had some I had some mistakes, some good, some bad. That's what I was trying to say. Some bad moments, some good plays, some bad plays. It wasn't my greatest work, but it also wasn't my worst. In my final training session with the team, that's kind of what happened. So basically, it's just kind of like, all right, I have today and tomorrow I have pretty much nothing to do. So then Sunday, I leave and I come back to Canada, right, where I have to reset, regroup. So pretty much, it's pretty much a guarantee. So now that I know that this is going to happen, what's going to happen? So when I'm back in Canada, I'm going to do a more detailed deep dive as to more specifics of what happened, what I learned, what were like the big takeaways from it. I think there were so many things on this trial from start to finish that I could not control, and like the organization of it I really didn't like from beginning to end, really. But there was also a lot that I could control. And would it have made a difference? I'm not so sure if it would have because of all that's happening. Again, I'll get more deep into it once I'm back in Canada. But now that I'm here, final training session is done. It's pretty much, it's pretty much a done deal, right? Here we go, right? If you know who Fabrizio Romano is, it's pretty much that. Like I'm going back, and it's not. There's really nothing I can do. There's nothing. There's nothing that's really in my control, which it's unfortunate. It's sad that's the case, but it's life, man. It's life. Not everything's perfect. So it is kind of the last dance. Is my story over? Is my football career over? All my aspirations over? I don't think so. I don't think so because I don't really think that I ever had a fair shot. I'm going to be honest. So, if I have a fair shot at something and I don't make it, fine, fair enough. But I really don't think I've had a fair shot at it. So I think I'm very far from being done. But as of now, I'm going to be done with this specific journey and this part of my life and part of my entire story. But that's really all I got to say, man. It's not going to be a long one, nor will tomorrow be. And when I get back, I'm going to make sure the content's better. I'm going to try and improve many different other aspects of the show to make the show better, more watchable, maybe try and get some more guests on, that type of thing. And that's what I'm going to be working on going forward. And then, well, whatever happens, happens, right? I probably have to get a job or I have to do something, right? I got to, start hustling, right? Start investing, being responsible with my money type of thing. So that's basically what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen with me in my life. I invite you to join along. Even if this trial didn't go exactly according to plan, I think there were a lot of great lessons, which again I'll get more deeper into in the coming days. But the many lessons I learned are very important for me going forward. They're very important tidbits and things for you guys to learn as well. And that's really that, man. That's really that. Did I really glorify God in all that I did? Like, did I actually do what I set out to do from the beginning? Honestly, like 50-50. 50-50. Some days I did, some days I didn't. Today, kind of also the same, 50-50. I think maybe even, nah, I was a bit angry on the field today, I'm going to be honest. So, yeah, there's a lot of work to do. Not just for my career, but for my actual, like personhood, like who I am, right? And building myself up and continuing to learn many great lessons. This is only a small part of that journey in my life. So I invite you all to join me as I kind of transition into the future and into what I'm going to be doing going forward. I'm going to continue to bring the value, give you guys as much as I possibly can, and talk about as many good things that are actually helpful and inspirational to you as much as I can. So, subscribe. If you haven't yet, subscribe on YouTube and follow on Spotify if you haven't done those things yet, and like the video, show your support. I really do appreciate those that are still watching and those that are still watching the show and still watching the series. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this journey so far. And there are only better things to come in the future. So continue to glorify God in all that you do, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video.